on that.
Where does she get her energy from?
God knows.
Coffee hot enough for you, Brian?
Fine, thanks, Julia. Haven't you got one yourself?
Oh, I haven't earned one yet. I'll brush in here in a minute.
Thanks, Nan.
All set for tonight, then?
Yeah, raring to go.
It's a smashing idea, having a little reception for everyone.
Well, not every day you take on a new venture, is it? Nice to make an occasion of it with a glass of wine or two.
And a bit of cheese.
Of course. Not forgetting a bit of cheese.
So who have you invited, then?
A few friends, old customers, you know, usual round-up of faces.
Am I going to be mingling with the glitterati, am I?
Don't be soft, Nan. And don't you be drinking too much wine tonight, either.
I can take me a young lady. Not that I, Oh, have you got a reception list, then?
No, not really.
Because if you have, I'll supervise it, you know.
We don't need a geriatric bouncer, thanks, Nan.
Just thought I'd offer.
And a very kind offer it is too, Julia, but it's an informal gathering. Open house policy here.
Open house? I don't think I've ever been to a gathering before.
I'd better get back to it and all.
Oh, just a minute. I could do with a bit of info first. You know a guy called Barry Grant?
Barry Grant. Yeah, we're sort of related.
Really?
Yeah. He's my stepbrother. Why, what's up?
Oh, nothing's up. I've just heard that he's the landlord of this place.
Yeah, that's right, he is.
Well, what sort of a bloke is he?
Well, he's all right once you get to know him.
Would you trust him?
Well, I wouldn't say that I trusted anyone.
What, not even me?
Well, nearly anyone.
But definitely not Barry Grant.
I didn't say that. Look, what is he?
Well, I don't want to talk to him.
Well, he'll have a job. He got off months ago and no one's seen him since.
I need to chew his ear about that tenant upstairs.
Terry?
Yeah, find out just how much of a bosom buddy of Mr. Grant's he really is.
Oh, it's coming up a treat.
Did you used to work with wood?
Me? No. In a hospital.
Oh, a doctor?
No, a pharmacist. That's where I met Patricia's mum. She was a staff nurse. Our eyes met across a crowded casualty room, and that was then.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Oh, Patricia not about?
She's taken Jean shopping.
Oh, typical. Thomas?
Having a nap?
Wasn't worth me skiving off work, was it?
Oh, I don't know so much. You could inspect my handiwork.
Oh, the dresser. Yeah, very nice.
Well, go on then. Feel it.
Oh, yeah, very smooth. Yeah. Master craftsman, eh? Oh, excuse me. Oh, all right. Rod. Listen, if you've come about the dresser, this really isn't the best of times.
No, well, I thought you wanted it till the end of the week.
Oh, right. Yeah, cheers.
It's about the interview. I've got it this afternoon.
Oh, right, the security job. Yeah, you look very smart.
So, I was just wondering, do you know the score on the medical?
What way?
Well, is the one?
Medical? I don't know, maybe.
Right, just thought I'd check.
Shouldn't be a problem for a fit lad like yourself, would it?
No.
Oh, well, there you go, then.
Right, cheers.
Yeah. Oh, and listen, thanks for the loan of the dresser. You really saved my neck there. In fact, as we speak, Patricia's father's actually sanding down the burn, so by the time you get it back, it'll be as good as new. See? Now, what do you mean? Oh, bloody hell.
Hey, come on.
Hey, Jimmy.
Yeah?
What do you make of this lot?
What?
Some divvy's covered mixed shop window with all these weird stickers. What do you reckon strength through purity means?
Well, I don't know, do I? I've got more important things to worry about.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's not your fault. I've been trying to get through to the Aussie, haven't I? Oh, Lindsay, she's gone into labour.
Aye.
Yeah, and now the phone is permanently engaged.
James, your good lady wife wants the latest bulletin.
Well, there isn't one. I can't get through.
Hey, Ron, you seen this? Someone's put all these stickers all over the mixed shop.
Strength through purity. What kind of a saying is that?
That's what I'm trying to work out. You think you should tell him?
It's up to you, mate. Probably got anything stupid kids farting around, won't it?
Yeah, well, I'll start cleaning them off anyway.
Yeah, well, it is your job.
Excuse me, fellow tenants.
Yes, Brian?
Just wondering if you could shed any light on the whereabouts of our landlord.
Who, Barry Grant?
Yeah.
Gone AWOL, mate.
Yeah, so I heard.
Max Farnham's the one you want to see if there's something up.
Excuse me, but how would you know who anyone should see about anything? You don't pay rent, do you? You haven't got a landlord?
All right. He's only trying to help. I'll get back to his shop then.
No, Brian, what's the problem?
Well, I need to talk to this Barry Grant, or whoever's acting on his behalf.
Oh, well, Maxie Farnham is your man, then. This
Right.
firm looks after this lot.
You got a phone number?
I've got an address, mate. My next-door neighbour, and 7 Brookside Close.
Oh.
Just through that pathway there.
Great, thanks, Ron. I'll check him out.
Cheers. All right, Tel. All right. Ah, hello, my love.
Get off.
Just couldn't bear to keep away from me, eh?
Come for a loaf, actually.
Thanks, love. Charles, no news?
No, sorry, love. Lindsay went into labour this morning.
Oh, I don't envy her. No, Mum Pin's here. I couldn't use your phone, could I, Ron?
Yeah, of course you can. Feel free.
That useless lump next door's probably been dialing the wrong number. Labour, eh? Takes you back, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't.
Just this.
Hey, listen, if you're travelling light, do you mind taking this lot round to ours?
No? What is it?
It's the stuff for the buffet on Friday.
Oh. All right. Is this all there is?
Do you mean, is that all there is?
Well, a couple of tins of corned beef and a quarter pound of cheese.
It's more than that. Look, there's tuna here. Anyway, your Derek did the list.
Have you ordered anything else?
Yeah, bit of extra bread on Friday.
Look, I haven't got time to sort this out now. When you get back this afternoon, we'll make a proper list, eh?
Yeah?
Yeah. See you later.
Hello.
Better get going then. OK. Good job, well done, that. I'm in the mood now.
Well, you could mow the lawn if you are in the mood.
Excuse me.
Max Farnham.
Yes?
Brian Kennedy. I've got the franchise on the salon at Brookside Parade.
Oh, pleased to meet you.
I believe you're the man to speak to concerning the shops.
Sort of. My company are acting on behalf of the owner.
Oh. Have you got a minute?
Look, to be honest with you, I haven't. I'm just on my way to work.
Oh, well, that's OK. I'm having a bit of a cheese and wine bash at the salon later, just to mark the new regime. If you fancy sticking your head round the door, perhaps we can talk then over a glass of box plonk.
Oh, right. What time?
4:30?
Great. Try and make that, seeing as it's work.
Mow the lawn. Ah, that's him out of the way. Now for the real graft.
What are you doing? Mr. Crosby, what are you doing?
Watch and learn, Anna. Watch and learn.
I hope that water's clean.
Getting your hair done today, are you, Julia?
No, I'm not, as a matter of fact. I'm working here now. So if you don't do a decent job in that window, you'll have me to contend with, as well as my employer.
All right, boss.
Thought you were the caretaker.
Yeah, well, cometh the hour, cometh the window cleaner.
Sorry?
Well, I'm a man for all seasons, you know.
Oh. Checking for those gate crashes already, are you, Julia?
No, I'm just keeping my eye on this one, making sure you get your money's worth.
Keep up the good work.
Crawley.
Jimmy! Jimmy!
What?
She's had a little girl.
Yeah, brilliant! Hey, how's it feel to be a grandmother? Listen, tell you what, I'm going to lock up the shop and we'll get down to the Aussie, right?
Little girl.
Lovely. Hey, seems like you've already got your coat. You better get off.
Cheers, Ronnie. See ya.
See you tomorrow.
Hey, good news.
Oh, the best. A little granddaughter.
Oh, I made up for you.
Congratulations.
Hey, we'll have to wet the baby's head after, won't we?
She hasn't even got a name yet.
Hey, if you want a drink, come in after. Ryan's having a little do to celebrate taking over this place.
He won't want us there.
Oh, it's how Tracy's doing. Oh, you know that I've been made manageress, like. I've already asked our Rod. And anyway, it's open door policy, Brian said.
Oh, well, if Brian said, you might just take it up on it. Yeah. Come on, Nan. I'll see you later.
See ya.
Right, what? What are you doing here?
Looking for work.
Well, what about the busies?
Well, I drifted after I got cut up in a robbery.
You're not here for that duty manager's job, are you?
Yeah, with a bit of luck.
Oh, brilliant.
You and all?
Yeah. Only I was under the impression I was quits in for it.
By you?
Max Farnham.
He put me up to it and all.
Oh, great. Your nan will be here in a minute. You been waiting long?
Yeah, a while. I think they're running late.
No doubt I'm at the back of the queue.
Oh, I don't know. I think I'm next. Good luck, eh?
Yeah, I'll need it.
Locked up already?
No, I'm heading back out again. I've got to discuss something with the new tenant of the hair salon.
Time for a brew before you go?
No, I think I'll save my thirst. I'm having a glass of wine over there.
Oh, hard life, isn't it?
Like granite. Still no sign of Patricia and Jean?
Still spending.
Well, I think I'll slip into something cooler.
Listen, before you do, I've got a confession to make.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I think you got the wrong man. Margaret eloped with the priest.
I'm afraid I didn't mow your back lawn.
Sorry?
I didn't get round to it. You see, I was, otherwise engaged on this. Look at that. Sanded, finished, stained. The green goes far better with the rest of the kitchen. Hands off, it's still tacky. Well, what do you think?
Unbelievable.
I knew you'd like it. Well, I think I've earned a siesta.
Right, Teddy.
Oh, all right. You still here?
How are you getting on?
Oh, cab and a train.
Give you a lift if you like.
Oh, thanks.
How did it go?
Oh, I don't know. Hey, have you been waiting all this time for me?
No, well, a fella said I could have a quick look round the site.
You're kidding.
No, well, I just had a quick nose round. Met a couple of people, like.
Well, nobody asked my opinion.
That doesn't mean anything, does it?
Yeah, they probably didn't ask me to have a look around because I won't be clapping eyes on the place again.
Yeah, well, you don't know that, do you?
Don't I?
Anyway, he was probably just being polite, because I sort of knew him, like.
You what?
Yeah, he was attached to the station before he got into this game, like.
Well, that's that then, isn't it? All nicely boxed off. I mean, someone's made a right dick out of me.
No, they haven't. I mean, you can't tell who's got the job. Just have to wait and see.
Anything you say, officer, take us home, mate.
Got a good feeling about this.
Yeah, me too.
And about my new manageress.
Oh, thanks. So you never finished telling me about Terry upstairs?
Oh, right, we can both find out together. Max, thanks for coming.
Thanks for inviting me. Tracy.
Hiya.
So, this word you wanted to have.
It's about the flat upstairs and its temperamental tenant.
Terry Seller.
Difficult man to talk to.
Well, he is a bit difficult, but he does have his reasons.
Well, I've got my reasons for wanting him to vacate the premises. I want, if it's OK with Tracy, to expand up there, get in some sunbeds and a massage table, so we have the whole beauty therapy package under one roof. How does that grab you, Tracy?
That's brilliant.
And have you approached Terry about vacating?
Oh, yeah. And I indicated that I'd see him all right financially, but he just started ranting and raving about having the flat for life if he wanted. He also said that he doesn't have to pay any rent.
Oh, he doesn't? He has something or other worked out with Barry Grant.
And what about this flat for life stuff?
First I've heard about it. Hasn't got anything in writing.
So I could make you an offer on the place.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Good. That's what I was hoping you'd say.
Should we put some sounds on?
Can't, my cassette's knackered.
So much for the security game, eh? Oh, I'd have probably cocked it up anyway. I'd have been attacked by one of them guard dogs or something.
No, neither of us know whether we've got the job or not yet. We might as well forget about it for now.
Well, I don't know why I'm getting so wound up about it. It's hardly job of the century, is it?
Yeah, but a job's a job, isn't it, when you've got a wife and a mortgage?
Lucky me, eh?
No, I didn't mean it like that. I mean, look at me. I thought I was sorted for life being in the police. Now look at me, unemployed and scarred for life.
Oh, you'll be all right. Ex-busies always do dead well for themselves.
As long as I don't end up being behind the bar or some boozer. Sorry, mate. Sorry.
It's all right, Rod. You can have the job. No need to wipe out the opposition.
Sorry, mate. I don't know what happened.
I'll tell you what happened. You nearly killed us. Didn't you see it?
Yeah, I just misjudged it, that's all. I thought I had time.
Oh, Stevie Wonder could have done a better job of it than that.
Yeah, well, still in one piece, aren't we?
I suppose so.
Brian, listen, are you still going to get Terry out from upstairs?
I'm not going to get the bailiffs in, but yeah.
Well, if you do, just try and stay on the right side of Barry Grant, hey?
She cares.
No, I'm serious.
Thanks, but I'm a big boy, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to propose a toast.
Hey, and so would we.
Me first, eh?
Yeah, of course, one.
To the success of my newest venture, and to Tracy, on whom so much depends. Tracy.
Tracy. And to the latest addition to Tracy's family, our little granddaughter, Kylie.
Kylie.
Kylie!
Now it's mother and baby then.
Radiant.
Hey, come on. Oh, hey, get rid of that box crap stuff. Let's have the shampoo. Come on, Trace, pull up a glass, Mum.
All right, thanks. We've already polished one bottle off at the hospital.
Hey, Maxie, you'll have a glass, won't you, eh, mate?
Well, don't mind if I do.
There you go, cheers.
Thank you.
What are they doing here?
I asked them, love. I thought you'd want your own family here to celebrate your big
We had
career.
a photo taken. Hey, Tracy, look. We had a photo taken, look, see? She's got my eyes, hasn't she? Hey?
Ah, at last, the cavalry.
What?
You are the catering corps, aren't you?
If you say so.
Right. Well, if I make you a nice cup of tea, will you cast your beady little eye over that one? Have we missed anything?
What haven't you missed?
Oh, it's not that bad.
You got a pen?
There you go.
Are you ready? Right. Chicken wings, quiche, pizzas from down the
Hang on,
road.
Dee, hang on. Chicken and quiche, pizzas, go on.
Scotch eggs, crab sticks, prawns.
Prawns? You know how much prawns cost?
Prawns, trifle, gatto.
Bloody hell.
Oh, come here. I'll write it. You buy it.
Anything you say?
What makes a change?
So, does this mean that you're going to be there to sample some of this grub, like?
I've told you, Ron. No.
Well, why go to all this effort, then?
Because if we're having guests in our house, I'd like them to enjoy a decent bit of food.
Oh, yeah. While you hide in the garage, like?
This is my contribution. Can't we just leave it at that, Ron?
Yeah, well, try telling that to Margaret and Derek, eh?
Ron, Margaret's own mother isn't even coming to the party, so I don't think anyone's going to be pointing a finger at me. And if they do, I'll point two back.
Now, Juliet, I thought it was open house.
For family, that was, not window cleaners.
Yeah, well, I'm almost family, aren't you?
You are not.
Oh, come on, Juliet, don't be so tight. You can now go a pint.
Well, you better go down to the Swan, then. We're on the champagne.
So, goodbye.
The only way to deal with gate crashers, put your foot down with a firm hand.
Well, I don't know why you didn't invite him in, man, because you've asked everyone else.
Oh, sorry, love. Have I done something wrong?
Oh, no, it doesn't matter.
Now listen, us shopkeepers, we've got to stick together, haven't we, Brian? Do you know what I mean? It's all yours.
God, I'm sorry. I never invited them, you know.
Your auntie and uncle, they're the life and soul.
Oh, is that what you call it?
Hey, this is our big day. Relish it.
Yeah, I'll try.
Oh, hello, Rod, love. Did you get the job?
Don't know yet, Nan.
Not enjoying yourself, love?
Yeah?
Oh, good. You just seem a bit wound up, you know.
Oh, no, I'm sound.
You don't have to apologise for us being here, you know.
Don't know what you mean.
I know you're the manageress and you want it all to be perfect. But there's two things you shouldn't forget. Who you are and where you're from.
Terry, have a glass of wine.
No, thanks.
Look, about Monday, I'm sorry if I appeared to be barging in. I just wanted to put you in the picture.
Yeah, and out my flat.
The last thing I want is trouble over this. I've got friends with property. I'm sure I can find you somewhere better than this place. And I'll compensate you for the inconvenience.
Well, I'm quite happy where I am, thanks.
But you do understand I need the space?
Yeah, and you do understand that I can stay there as long as I like.
Well, according to Max here, that's not strictly true. You've got nothing on paper, and Mr. Grant isn't around to verify your claim to a verbal contract.
According to Flamin' Max here, eh? And who's he then, the bleeding oracle?
No, I was just passing on the information. It's part of my job.
Is it part of your job to send people on wild goose chases to pointless interviews?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, very cosy this, isn't it? Wine and cheese with the new tenants. Planning on how to get the old tenants out, are you?
All right, Terry.
You pair of big bum chums. Look at yous.
Come on, let's go upstairs.
Oh, it's all right, Rod. You're not busy anymore, mate.
I know, yeah. Come on.
And I'll still be up there long after you've gone, pal.
There you go. One buffet list. Now all you've got to do is pay for it.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to say thank you.
Oh, sorry. Ta.
Right, I'm going to get changed.
Dee, you've got to come to this too.
Ron.
Margaret's mother is...
Since when?
Since Monday when I drove over to see her.
You went to Oldham?
Yeah.
And what did you say that was so miraculous to make everything different?
I told her you were coming. Well, I thought you'd have changed your mind by now, love.
Ron, who do you think you are? Some sort of double agent?
All right, love, OK, I know. I've made a right pig's ear of it. But don't you see, love, that's why you've got to go now.
No, I don't. I don't have to do anything. If you're running around telling lies to all hands, that's your problem. And if your lies ruin Margaret's party, that's your fault. You're on your own, mate.
Dee.
You can count me out.
Pineapple and pickle or cheese, pickle and pineapple?
That's up to you, really. Take your pickle. Do you get it? Take your pickle.
Yeah.
It's a joke. You're meant to laugh.
Yeah, you could fool me.
Come on, Ron's pulled out all the stops for this, dude. The least we owe him is a smile or two. Do you like a bit of bread with your butter? That's more like it. Come on, it's our engagement party. Let's be happy, eh?
Aye, aye. We'll have less of that until there's a ring on that girl's finger.
Yeah, when we can afford one.
Sorry. Anyway, that's the ale sorted out.
Oh, cheers, Ron.
Just go outside for a bit.
Margaret's all right, is she?
Oh, no, just a bit nervous, that's all. She'll soon get into the swing of it. Any change on the DD front?
No, she's still determined not to come. Mind you, I've got to go round the shop later. I'll have one last crack at it then.
Best of British,
Hey, Dad. What are you going to tell everybody if my mum doesn't turn up?
No idea, love. I just have to face that problem when I get to it.
Cup of tea when you're ready.
Oh, thanks, love. Coming in a minute.
Buffet looks great, doesn't it?
Yeah, Ron's been brilliant.
Yeah. Knows how to put on a good do.
Nah, I mean with us, all the trouble we've had.
Yeah, I know. And he'd want us to have a great time. So let's enjoy it, eh?
I want to. I really want to. I thought I could till today. I just wish my mum was here. And Dee Dee. I don't know, everything had just seemed right then.
I know.
This time tomorrow, we'll be in sunny Spain. Looking forward to a life of sangria and siestas.
I think I'll just stick to the siestas.
No regrets?
No.
You sure?
Perhaps the timing could have been a bit better.
Yeah.
Still, we weren't to know Patricia was going to get pregnant.
No, we weren't.
Still...
Yeah, we're never more than a couple of hours' flight away. Oh, hello.
Hiya.
Hello.
You here for the party?
Yes, that's right.
You're Patricia's mum and dad, aren't you?
Yes, Jean and David.
I used to nanny for him.
Oh, Margaret. Then that must make you Derek.
For my sins, yeah.
The happy couple, eh?
We've heard a lot about you.
Oh, dear.
Well, I hope everything goes well for you this evening. Max and Patricia are looking forward to it.
Oh, why don't you pop round later for a drink?
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah, you're welcome.
Oh. Well, nice to have a last jar of British bitter before we depart these shores. Yeah, thanks, we will.
Thanks, love.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'll best have a box of matches.
Tar.
Cheers. You got a nice little setup going here.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Well, it's nice to see.
Sorry, buddies.
Well, people doing well for themselves, you know.
Hey, you're getting a compliment here.
That makes a change. All right, George? Ron, I'm just telling your good lady wife here. It's nice to see folk thriving in these recessionate times. Hey, can't thrive enough for my liking, mate. The great British businessman, eh? I'm glad to see someone hasn't forgotten that we invented the corner shop. No chance of that. Even if we have had it commandeered of late by our Asian brethren.
George, my sentiments exactly.
See you, lad. See ya.
Ta-da. Nice fella, isn't he? Right. Just come in for some tonic and lemonade.
Is everything all right?
Yeah. Margaret's a bit shaky, but,
Nerves.
yeah, you know, just a bit upsetting. Right, tonic water.
She'd be fine if you told her her mother was coming to the party.
I want it to be a surprise.
You want the glory.
Oh, don't talk soft.
No, don't start, Ron.
Dee Dee, I am not starting. I've just come for the mixers, that's all.
And to try and make me feel guilty.
Hey, if you feel guilty, that's your problem.
Yes, it is. And I do feel guilty. But what choice have I got?
You could choose to come to the party. That's what choice you've got.
And go back on everything I've said.
Dee, it's only words. Who cares?
I do.
Right. I'll get a box for these.
This should shift it. Bleeding vandals. I can't see what pleasure you get out of covering someone's window with rubbish like this.
Hello, yeah?
What the hell is Strength Through Purity anyway? The name of a pop group or something?
That's no one I've ever heard of.
Well, if I heard them again, they'll know about it.
I hope them pizzas are destined for our house, Michael.
Yeah, I'll walk around with you now if you want.
Oh, nice one. The party will be on the way soon.
Yeah. As long as you don't keep me right-hand man dancing instead of cooking, eh?
Is my mum gone?
I thought Sinbad did that window the other day.
Yeah. Well, when we got here dinner time, some idiot had covered the window in stickers.
Again?
What do you mean again?
Same weird saying about purity.
Yeah.
Well, someone is obviously trying to advertise something. Come in.
Hiya. You home late?
And don't I know it?
That what I think it is?
If you think it's a large brandy, yes.
A bit early for the hard stuff, isn't it?
I don't care.
Not bad, eh? Come on. Tell Uncle Peter.
I've just spent the first hour of my weekend in conference with our head teacher.
Detention again.
The gossip about your father had finally reached his ears and he wanted to hear my version of the events.
So what did you tell him?
The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but.
I don't suppose that went down very well, did it?
Like a lead balloon.
It should be all the little gossip spreading this crap he sits on. Not you.
I've been told that this situation isn't good for the image of the school, that it creates a disruptive atmosphere. As if I didn't know about disruption. It's our lives that are being turned upside down.
Hey, mustn't let that go to your head.
No, sorry.
But, seeing as you're in a boozy mood, why don't we mosey on over to the Dixons, take up that invite to their party?
Oh, I don't think so, Peter.
Oh, come on, it's better than sitting here licking your wounds.
You go.
Without my date.
Yeah. I've got work to do, and I'm really not in the party mood.
Hey, Jackie, have you seen our Tony?
Yeah, he's upstairs playing his Mega Drive.
Well, go and get him, will you, love?
Dad, I'm not chasing him out today.
See, he told you it'd be all right.
Yeah.
Tell me some friends.
Oh.
Mrs. Terry?
Margaret, would you like to come and greet your guest?
Mum! Oh, thanks for coming. It wouldn't have been the same. It really wouldn't.
Oh, it's nice to see you, love.
Hello, Mrs. Clements.
Hello, Derek.
I just want to say how grateful I am.
No speeches, Derek? I'm here. Let's just leave it at that for now, eh?
When did you decide to come?
After a visit from a certain Mr. Dixon.
You knew about this, didn't you?
He'll have sent me neighbours talking. Turned up on my doorstep last Monday, he did, large as life.
Oh, I am known for my powers of persuasion.
I've got to see a man about a dog.
Let's just call it an engagement, prisoner.
Oh, thanks, Ron. I think you're brilliant.
Right, Anne, if you'd like to follow me into the kitchen, I'll get you a drink. Right, madam, what's your poison?
Martini lemonade, please.
Ah. Same drink as Dee.
Really? Where is she, by the way?
Oh, she'll be here. She's coming.
Good. I want to have a chat with her.
There you go.
Thanks. Suppose you had to use those special powers of persuasion on her as well, then?
Yeah. Sort of.
Must be something in the eyes.
What, these bloodshot things? No. No chance. Look, Anne. I'm sorry, love, but Dee Dee isn't coming.
But...
Well, she had no intention, actually. I mean, I only told you she was because, well, I thought you might change your mind.
You lied to me.
Hello.
Is Max in, please?
I'm afraid he's not at the moment, but he's due back any minute.
Oh.
Anything I can do?
No, not really. I just came over to thank him. He's done us a favour, you see. Well, me and my husband's brother.
And you are?
Diana Corkill. I'm a neighbour.
Ah. Well, why not come in, Diana? He's bound to be back in a minute.
No, it's all right.
Well, at least let me sort out this message. What was the favour?
A job he told my husband's about, security firm. He got the nod this morning, starts next week.
Well, hold your horses there a minute, Diana. I better write this down. Look, come through while I get a pen and paper.
Thanks.
Hello.
Hello.
Ah, here we go. Come through, Diana. Right, now, the message is...
Rod got a phone call this morning.
Call this morning.
Good news.
Good news.
He got the security job.
Got the security job. Is that it?
Thanks.
Ah, admiring the dresser, eh? I sanded and stained that myself the other day.
Really?
Goes with the decor now. Max and Patricia love it.
Do they?
He's not regaling you with stories about that awful kitchen dresser, is he?
Gee.
Well, it should have been chopped up for firewood years ago.
Officially, that should be pineapple, cheese, and then pickle.
Ron, have you seen Mrs. Clements anywhere?
No, I haven't, mate. Sorry, why?
No, it's just that she's disappeared. Margaret's a bit worried.
Hello, Dee Dee.
Hello. Shouldn't you be at the party?
I just slipped out for a minute.
You'll be missed.
I doubt it. They'll all be too busy enjoying themselves.
Is it all going all right?
Yeah, very well.
Good. I'm glad.
Why not come and see for yourself?
I don't think that'd be a very good idea.
I know a couple of people who think it would.
Then they're going to be disappointed.
I suppose so.
Did Ron ask you to come over here?
No.
So why then?
Because I'm the only person who knows how you really feel. And how big a mistake you're making.
That is between me and my conscience.
I know that, but...
But what?
But neither of us have stopped anything, have we? My daughter, your brother, are engaged. As of now.
While it lasts.
Dee Dee, with us or without us, they're going ahead with this. I thought the whole thing was as wrong as you do. In my heart of hearts, yeah, I do wish Margaret would forget about Derek and come home to me, but that's not going to happen. And when I walked into your house before, she was so happy just to see me. I had to ask myself, what gives me the right to deny my own daughter peace of mind?
And what about my peace of mind?
Derek needs your blessing. They both do. Please, come back over with me.
Ah, Maxie, come in for being out. How are you, Pat?
Hi.
How are you, love? All right. Hello, Bing.
Hello, Ron.
And you must be Pat.
Mother, I'm afraid, Jean.
Never. Come on, get yourself in there. Loads of food in there. And a nice trifle for after.
I'm sorry, we're not going to be able to stay very long. Jean and David have got a flight to catch.
All right, Maxie, you've only just got here, haven't you? Excuse me. Tony! You coming down here or what?
Oh, hello. Congratulations, both of you. Just hang on a second. Ron, can I have a word with you?
Yeah, sure. Right, everybody, drinks are in the kitchen. Come, help yourself. Go on, Bing, lead the way.
Hi. Far away.
Have you seen my mum?
Not the last few minutes, no, why?
Oh, she was here a second ago.
Don't tell me she's gone.
Why?
Well, I lied to her on Monday about Dee Dee coming to the do, and I've just told her now. Don't think she was too impressed either.
Well, that was a shrewd move.
Oh, yeah, but she's not just going to go without saying goodbye, is she?
No, I don't think she would. How you do, love?
Hello, Derek.
Dee.
I'm sorry if I spoilt your day.
Spoilt it. You just made it.
I mean, with all the trouble that's been between us.
Forget about that now. You're here.
But I want to explain.
You don't have to explain anything.
I want to explain. I've had my reasons, you know, for everything I've said and done. Seeing you torn away from your vocation broke my heart. And sometimes I hated you for it. You and Margaret. I thought, having been nagging away at you, reminding you of what you set out to be, there'd be a chance of you going back to the priesthood. But the longer it went on, the further away from the church you got. And that made me more upset. So I just blamed you and Margaret.
You haven't.
Well, I see now that, well, you're serious and there's no point to all this stupid fighting. It's just been hell for me. And I know it's been awful for you too. But the worst thing is, I've never felt this low before. Like, I've always had you to go to for support. But this time, well, it was just on my own. I never want to feel that lonely again. You're my brother, and I love you. And I just wish that you'd both be happy.
I think I'm gonna be sick. Still not in the party mood?
No, sorry.
Well, at least get some rest instead of working.
Well, this isn't work. It's an application for a post at a school in Chester.
Chester?
Where no one will know me or my notorious spouse.
Are you serious?
I am, yes. And if I was offered the job, I'd be up and out of here like a shot.
Does Dad know?
Why should Dad know? This time last week, we didn't even know where Dad was.
He won't like it.
Well, there's plenty of things I don't like round here at the moment. It's about time Dad realised that he's not the only one who can go off at some mad tangent whenever the mood takes him.
He's all away for drinks?
Yeah. Well, I think it's a lovely romantic story, even if it has cost my daughter a good nanny.
Well, I think we'd better make a move soon, otherwise we'll miss that flight.
Oh, I'm just going to spend a penny.
Oh, I'll get it.
Yes, and I better get Bing. There's been some deep discussion about draft bitter with Ron Dixon.
Mr. Farmer, it's for you.
For me?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Thanks. Oh, Diana. Oh, I heard Rod got the security job. Tell him well done for me, will you?
Yeah, thanks. I popped over earlier to let you know.
Something I can do for you?
It's about the dresser.
I see.
It's green.
I know. I'm really sorry. I'm afraid it was my father-in-law's fault.
I love that dresser. It was made up with it. I was only doing you a favour lending it back to you, and now it's green.
There was nothing I could do about it.
Rod's going mad.
Well, you could always tell him that we discovered it was Irish instead of Welsh.
It's not funny, you know.
Look, I'll get the thing fixed. I'm sure we can get it back to its original colour.
No, thanks. Rod said you've ruined it.
And there's no chance you'll get used to the green?
No, there isn't. It doesn't go with our house.
Well, look, I'm sorry, Diana, but there's nothing else I can offer to do.
Why couldn't you just left it alone?
Well, like I said, you're going to have to ask Patricia's dad that.
Well, I'm sorry, but can we have our money back, please?
Well, I don't have any cash on me, but... and I'm leaving now, dropping Patricia's parents off at the airport. But I'll stop off at a cash point on the way back.
Don't put yourself out. You can drop the cash over any time. I love that dresser.
Thanks, love. Ta-ra.
Come on, Bean. Paul, we haven't knocked off yet. Get this counter wipe so it's clean for mixed shift, eh?
All right.
You going out when we knock off?
Just going to me mum and dad's, see if there's any scoff and ale left after this too.
Can't be bad, eh?
I'll stay awake that long.
I'm going to have to set off for home soon.
Oh, can you stay?
No, I'll get back.
Well, thank you for coming.
It's all right.
And we'll see you again soon, yeah?
Hopefully. Now, before I go, I'd like you to have this.
What is it?
It was your grandmother's engagement ring. She gave it to me before she passed away.
Oh,
try it on.
Mum, it's gorgeous.
Perfect fit as well.
You like it then?
It's beautiful. Thanks.
There you go, my love. One long, cool martini and lemonade. You deserve it.
What for?
You know what for.
Do I?
For having the guts to say what you said in there.
I thought they were only words.
Not this time, Dee. This time no more than that. And I was bloody proud of you.
So the flight's on time. Oh, good. Right. Thanks, lad. Now, when are we going to see you two over there? Well, look, we'll let you get settled in first, then there'll be no stopping us.
That's what I like to hear. Now you take care of yourself, my little love.
Bye-bye, Dad.
See you soon, Jim.
God willing.
Bye, Mum.
Bye, love. Take care of yourself and that baby.
I will.
I'll phone to tell you we've arrived safely, OK?
Oh, please don't cry. You're only going to set me off.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to miss you all so
Passengers travelling on airport service AIK
Isn't it lovely?
726 to Palma, 250 departure lounge, please.
Bye, love. Remember, it's only Spain.
Yeah.
Take care.
Bye, Max.
Bye, Dad.
See you then, Mick.
Cheers, mate.
Another day over, eh?
Yeah.
What are you doing going to your mum's then?
Well, might as well, mightn't I? Not else to do.
Well, I'll treat you to a swift half if you like.
Yeah, all right, you're on. Nice one. Evening. All right.
All right, mate.
It's Matt, isn't it?
Matty.
Matty. That's it. How's the old pizza business then?
Where'd you fancy, Mike? The Swan?
Hey, hang on a sec.
Excuse me.
Hey, do you know him, Matty?
Yeah. He's the guy who tried it on the other night in the pizza parlour. Some crap about being shortchanged.
Oh, that was just a mix-up. Nothing to get upset about.
Oh, so you're admitting you were wrong, then?
Hey, can't we just forget about that? I just want to know how your job's going, that's all.
Look, I don't talk shop after hours, OK?
Are you be going for this pint or what?
Ooh, a long, cold pint after our day's graft. You can't whack it, can you, lads? Don't you think traditions like that are important?
Ah, come on, lad.
How about you, son? Sorry, I didn't catch your name. What do you think?
My name's Mike.
Mike. Mike? Well, do you believe in tradition, in heritage?
I don't know. How do you mean?
Well, things like where you're from, shaping who you are. In your nationality being a big part of your character.
I suppose so, yeah.
Yeah, I do too. It's true, isn't it?
Hey, are you going to let us get to the pub, or what?
Of course. Hey, we're only indulging in a little lively debate. Do you know there are some countries where you get locked up for expressing an opinion? But not ours, eh, Mike? Hey, do you mind if I ask you something, son? You say you believe in your national identity, same as me.
I didn't.
Well, you did, sort of. What I can't understand is if you feel like that, how come you're working in that pizza parlour?
Hey?
Well, you know, taking orders from members of an inferior culture.
Now, where?
We shouldn't be fighting each other, Matt. Divide and conquer. That's how people get weak.
Hang on a minute. Are you the dickhead who put them stickers up on our window?
Oh, no, not me. I saw them, though.
Hey, if I thought you had anything to do with that, mate...
I'm a bit too old for vandalism, Matt.
So what's it to you, then, if we work in the pizza parlour anyway?
Well, surely there are better places to do a day's graft. Listen, I was talking to that fella that runs the trading post there. Surely he needs some staff.
That's me dad.
Well, your dad is a good man, Mike. He believes in his country.
Who are you, like? His best mate?
Do yourself a favour, lads. I've been around, you know. In the forces, you meet all sorts of people, including the sorts that put stickers on windows and worse besides. There are some people that don't like the thought of certain races getting ideas above themselves. They sometimes feel the need to, well, enlighten them. They might pop in for a pizza one night. Don't be around when they do, eh? Ta-ra, lads. Ta-ra.
What is all this?
I haven't got a clue, mate.
How many pieces of toast is that?
4? But who's counting, anyway? It's not me, it's your daughter. She's ravenous.
Oh, still going to be a girl, then?
She is this week. So are you actually going to work today, or are you just going to stay here and police everything I eat?
Nope. I'm having a nice, easy, sort of lazy day inspecting sites.
Wonderful, not to feel sick all the time. I felt
Starting
so
with the shops
ill.
around the corner. Listen, why don't you have a nice, easy sort of day? In bed.
I can't. I've got loads of work to do. I had the most brilliant idea in bed last night. Don't you want to hear my brilliant idea?
Sorry?
Well, it seemed quite good at the time.
Read now.
A partner. Jeffrey's officially offered you a partnership. Oh, Max, congratulations. Oh.
Yeah, partner.
Greengrocers, that's what I've heard. And they're making a right old mess and all. Ouch! Oh, that got in my ear or what?
New image, Jimmy.
Listen, new shop, well, newish shops, a new image, yeah, why not?
So, what they're doing with the upstairs then?
Don't ask me, mate. Massage parlour? Hey, Ronnie! Have you heard any rumours, mate?
Oh, what? Jimmy reckons it's going to be a greengrocer.
Yeah, I've just been saying, you know, that's what we're missing round here, isn't it? Greengrocers with their massage parlour upstairs.
Or a newsagent. Could do with a newsagent round here, couldn't you?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I was thinking about selling papers.
Nah, you're out of luck. He's going to be selling the magazines and papers. Him over there in the garage.
George Webb, selling magazines.
How'd you know that, Jim?
Saw a load of stuff being delivered earlier this morning, didn't I?
Morning.
All right, Matty.
All right, Matt.
See, they made a start on the surgery, eh?
What surgery?
The dentist surgery. No. Well, that's what I've heard.
You're wrong. It's a greengrocer's.
Well, someone down at the Swan said they've seen it in a newspaper. A dentist surgery. Yeah, can't be on Leo.
Oh, cheers, Matty. The door is unlocked, mate.
Oh, is it Leo's birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, then he had to be hands, mate.
Listen, this woman Jackie knows, her fella told our Lindsay definitely a greengrocer's.
Hey, Jim, are you sure about this?
What?
You definitely saw them delivering magazines over there.
Listen, magazines, soft drinks, the lot.
Right. I think a bit of industrial espionage is called for here, chaps. George Webb's not around, is he?
He was earlier. Looks well locked up now, doesn't it?
Well, if I'm not back in 10 minutes, send the search party.
Hey, hang on, Ronnie. I'll come with you, mate.
All right, mate.
All right, mate. Yeah. I could do with sussing out the opposition myself. Hold on. I'll come with you.
Just found one on the doorstep.
One what?
One of those stickers.
So?
So what are we going to do?
Put it in the bin.
No, I mean about the whole thing.
What whole thing?
Look, we've got to tell Mick. I've been thinking about this all weekend. We've got to warn him, Matt.
Oh, calm down, will you? Calm down. And what exactly are we going to warn him about, eh?
About this Webb fella.
Yeah. And what are we going to say, eh? What exactly do we know about him?
Oh, come on, Matt. He's a racist scumbag. He threatened us.
It's just a load of hot air, that's all it is.
Do you know what they do, these racist gets? They throw petrol bombs through people's windows. They burn them out. They're mad.
Yeah. And do you think that Mick doesn't live with this thought in the back of his mind all the time?
No, this isn't in the back of his mind. This is on his doorstep.
Tins. Loads of tins. Packaged stuff, biscuits. Like a flaming mini supermarket in here.
Any soft drinks?
Yeah, he's got one of them chiller things, Mick. You know, Coke, Fanta, all the usual stuff.
Oh, well. At least he's not selling pizzas, eh?
I wouldn't like to bet on it. I don't know. You make your socks off, pay your rent.
Well, some of us pay our rent, like.
And what happens, eh?
Well, you're not going to go bust, Ronald.
Well, I'll go bust before you, won't I?
Shut up the load a second.
Has he got any newspapers in with them, Mags?
Can't see any.
Well, he's not going to stock them in advance, is he? Yeah, Jimmy, let's have a look.
You see, if I was selling newspapers, I could grab the casual sweets and ciggies trade off him.
I don't want to worry, Ron. He's only going to get the passing trade, isn't he?
Michael, there is no passing trade, is there? People don't pass through here. Nowhere to go. They're going to come here deliberately for petrol and then they buy whatever catches their eye.
Morning, gentlemen.
Bloody hell, Max.
What's been going on in there, then?
Just checking out the opposition, that's all.
Listen, I better be going. I'll see you.
Yeah, me too. Work to do. See ya.
Sit down. It's like a flaming mini supermarket in there, you know. You tell me, Max. How's anybody supposed to make an honest living these days, eh? You do your best, mortgage yourself up to the hilt, and then what happens? Either parasites like Jimmy Corkill or the big boys move in on you. I don't know. Every flaming card in the pack stacked against you.
Olives, anchovies, pineapple chunks, sweet corn, tuna.
How many tins?
1 tin of each, will do.
Right.
Cheers, Mike. I've just been having a snoop around that petrol station. I reckon they're going to be selling pies and sandwiches and all kinds, you know.
Mick, can I have a word, please?
Can you go and get them tins for me, son?
No, I want to have a word with Mick first. Look, Matt, I've got to.
What do you mean you've got to? What's going on?
Well, that fella, George Webb, the fella from the garage, well, he warned me and Matt off.
What do you mean he warned you off?
It was nothing. He's a bit of a crank. That's as if you tried to shortchange us the other day.
That was George Webb?
Yeah, he was going on about heritage and that, you know. England for the English. I don't know what he means by English. We're all some sort of immigrants.
Mick said there was going to be trouble.
What kind of trouble?
In here. He warned me and Matty to get out before it starts.
Forget him.
Matty is dangerous. What about the stickers?
Oh, listen, he swore he had nothing to do with that.
What stickers?
Just because he said he didn't put them up doesn't mean to say he had nothing to do with it.
What stickers?
There was stickers all over the window. We tore them off. Strength through purity or something.
It's racial propaganda. This guy is a paid-up racist.
So what's new, Mike? I mean, so's your dad. So's almost anyone if you scratch them deep enough.
Yeah, OK. My dad swallowed a lot of tabloid crap. But he doesn't know any better, does he? I mean, he wouldn't hurt anyone. Mick, this is different. This is the sharp end.
What do you think, Matty?
Well, I reckon this guy, Webb, doesn't like the idea of us working here and he's trying to scare us off. But you don't give in to that type. Ignore him. He'll go away.
Oh, for God's sake.
Listen, if you let him scare you, lad, you're playing right into his hands.
OK. We'll keep our eyes open, right? But listen, don't say anything about this to Irelas. Look, I know it's serious, but it's like a red rag to a bull where he's concerned. He'll just blow his top. I'll deal with it.
I don't believe you two.
Now, it won't be a greengrocer's, Ron. They're fitting out the top floor.
Well, Matty says it's a dentist.
Oh, that makes more sense, yeah?
Oh, don't talk about dentists, please. I've just been.
Rough.
Agony.
Esme, thought you were just skiving off work.
Oh, no. I just had this dentist appointment. It's too far to travel to Manchester for just half a day.
Oh, you working in Manchester now, then?
Yeah, Lewis's Celestia Ferrelli counter.
Celestial who?
It's a range of posh makeup.
So, how's your rug going on over his eye?
Oh, it's a bit of a worry, really.
I bet it is, yeah.
He's going to see the specialist tomorrow. It's still very blurred.
Is he back at work yet?
No, well, actually, he's starting a new job over in Warrington today. Head of security for some big sites over there.
Warrington, eh? So, you're going to move out that way, then?
No, we're not moving.
Oh, well, in that case, this might come as a shock to you, love, but someone has stuck a whacking great for sale sign outside of yours.
Oh, no. We're just, well, we're testing the market. Eh? That's what the end unit might be. Might be an estate agent.
Yeah. Maxie Farnham's still around, isn't he? Let's go and ask him, shall we? Come on.
Where are we going?
You want to find out, don't you? Hey, Max! Maxie! Come here a sec. Where are you, love? Come on. Come on. Now, Maxie. This very lovely young lady here would like to know just what's going on up there.
Building work.
Yes, Max, we know it's building work, but what is it?
Is it going to be an estate agent?
It's a greengrocer's, innit? I mean, we need a greengrocer's, you know.
No, we need a chemist more.
Or an off licence. That'd be useful, wouldn't it?
Well, I don't know where all these rumours come from, but you're all way off the mark. It's going to be a nightclub.
A nightclub?
A nightclub, eh?
A nightclub? Well, that's the one thing in the world we definitely don't need.
Well, need it or not. That's what you're getting.
All right, where's Mick? Oh, he's on the back.
Not early, mate, aren't you? About 6 hours.
No, I've got a problem. I want to word with Mick.
Hey, what's going on over there? They've got that fella living next to yours backed up against the wall.
What, Max Farnham?
What the hell do we want with a nightclub?
Now, look,
Do you know what? Every morning when I wake up, I say to Dee, I say, do you know, the one thing that's missing in my life, look, the one thing is a nightclub on my doorstep.
well, fair enough. But look, if you don't like it...
Too damn right we don't like it, Maxie. Noise, music, cars everywhere.
Drunks.
Druggies.
No, it's not going to be like that. You both make it sound as if it's going to be a den of vice or iniquity. It's just a club.
So how come nobody knew about it?
Yeah, how come?
All a bit sudden, wasn't it? All a bit furtive.
Not at all.
We should have been told about this.
That's correct, that Frank. We should have been told, you know.
Yes, well, if you'd looked...
Can't wriggle out of this one, Maxie.
Hey, give the man a chance, will you? Let him speak.
Oh, yeah. Entered the World Bootlicking Championships yet, have you, Jimmy?
All I'm saying is let him speak.
Yeah, well, some of us who pay our rent and don't have to crawl into Fletcher's good.
Hey.
No, look, just please shut up for a minute. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. Now, look. Now, then. 3 weeks ago, there was a notice posted over there where everybody could see it, with effect that an application for planning permission...
For a nightclub?
Yeah, for a nightclub had been made, and that if anybody wanted to lodge an objection, they should do so forthwith.
Oh, flaming whip. Look how they put these things in proper English.
So where is it, then?
What?
This notice?
It's over there.
I can't see any notice.
Well, you just let me through a moment, I'll show you.
Come on, let the fella through with
Yes,
you.
all
Come
right,
on.
Jimmy, I can manage myself. Right. Here it is. There we are. Where everybody who walks through that path can see it.
That's not bloody good eyesight, then, because I can't see any notice. How about you, Frank?
Nope. Well, that's where it was. I mean, you can see. I can't be responsible for kids ripping things off walls.
Oh, yeah. We're supposed to believe that this was a notice for planning permission, are we?
You can believe what you like. I'm just telling you the facts, that's all.
So how come nobody saw it, then?
Oh, I expect Jimmy saw it, didn't you, James? Just watch him crawl.
Well, look, I'm sorry, there's nothing else I can do about it. It was all in the local papers as well. You'll have plenty of time to register your complaints. Now, look, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do. I'm sorry.
Miss Farnham, this isn't about the nightclub. This is about my sitting tenant, Terry Sullivan. Nothing seems to have happened. I made an offer to Fletcher's last week, which they accepted, and since then, nothing.
Well, look, it's still very complicated. Terry seems to think he has this private arrangement with Barry Grant.
And has he?
I don't know. I've been trying to get in touch with Barry Grant to clarify the situation, but nobody seems to get in touch with him.
Well, look, unless Mr. Sullivan can produce a legal document to prove his claim, I want him out. You can tell Fletcher's that if he's not out of that flat within 21 days, I'll withdraw my offer. I'll pull out and I'll move my whole operation elsewhere. By the way, I thought you handled that impromptu meeting very well.
Anyway, I'll see you later. See you, love.
Okay, yeah.
I'll see you then, Ron.
All right, Frank, yeah. Keep in touch, yeah. We'll get something sorted out.
Come on. I'll never get him back. I'm supposed to be cooking him dinner.
Lucky beggar.
You haven't tasted my cooking.
Hello, Nick. Back to work.
Yeah, see you later, Ron.
Nick, listen, I've got a problem.
What, you can't make tonight's shift? Well, that's okay. Just make sure you leave the van so we can do the deliveries.
Well, no, that's the problem. I can't. He's gone and sold it.
What? He sold the van? Your dad sold the van?
Well, he is a car dealer, and the van was stock. He got a very good offer for it. I'm sorry. It's not good news, is it?
I've had worse. I can't remember when, but I'm sure I must have.
Sounds like a lot of fun to me, this nightclub.
Why do you know anything about clubs?
Well, I did spend most of my working life in them when I was dancing.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
I thought you'd be all for it. All your stories about the cavern and the Mardi Gras.
Yeah, but the clubs these days, I mean, it's a different scene. It was all so innocent then.
Bet your mum didn't think so.
Yeah, see, I'm getting so old I'm starting to sound like my mum.
Well, nothing to do with me. I don't live here. Any news from your Sammy and Owen?
Yeah, they got back Friday night.
Oh, good holiday?
I don't know, they haven't been in touch. I was going to ring them, but...
You didn't?
No, I didn't.
Good.
I thought they might have rang, though, just to say they got back safely.
Well, they moved straight into their flat, didn't they?
Well, that was the plans, yeah. I got a few bits of furniture there for them. I was going to pop round and...
No.
No?
What, are they going to waste away and die without this furniture?
Well, probably not. Not for the first week or two, anyway.
Well, when they want something, they'll be in touch.
I just need to know how Sammy's getting on with the baby.
Oh, give her time. She probably doesn't even know herself yet.
You're a very bossy lady, you, aren't you?
Yeah, I know. Sorry. To be honest, it's what broke me and Steve up. Well, partly. He was away so much. I got used to running things my way. Found it very hard to suddenly start consulting him about things when he came home. You mind?
No. New experience for me.
Nothing to the new experience my cooking's gonna be.
Without Keith's van, we're knackered.
And what about the Fiesta?
That's useless. Needs about 500 quid spending on it. New engine, new transmission.
Well, what are we going to do then?
I don't know, Matty. I mean, over 50% of our profit comes from deliveries.
Hey, I've got an old bike at home.
Thanks, Matty. That's a great joke, that.
Ah, no, cheer up. Listen, you'll get a load of new business out of this nightclub. A little bit of vandalism, maybe.
Few pills of vomit.
Yeah, but a load of new business. And I don't mind staying on late after the club's closed.
No, nor do I. Was that 2 garlic bread, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, what are we going to do about it?
Oh, what, Ron?
It's nightclub business.
Well, we've just been talking about it, and we think it'll do us a bit of good.
Good. Brawling drunks smashing the place up, thieving ciggies, spewing the guts out all over the pavement.
And buying pizzas, Ron.
Anyway, Ron, what can you do? They've got planning permission.
I'll tell you what I can do, Matty. For starters, I am going to have a meeting round at ours tomorrow. And I'm going to get Maxie Farnham round to answer some questions about Fletcher's incompetence. Because as far as I'm concerned, they're making a right pig's ear of managing this development. All they care about is money. They don't care about the community. They don't care about the small man fighting against impossible odds to keep his head above water.
Nice one, Dad. Dead powerful stuff, Dad. Power to the people. Fight them on the beaches, eh?
All right, behave. OK, then. Well, if you're interested, 7 o'clock tomorrow at ours.
You're on.
Hang on, Dad.
Is the opposition? Michael, this is a democratic meeting. Anyone can come.
Even blacks.
Hello, Patricia Farnham. No, sorry, he's not in. Can I take a message? Yep, hang on, OK. All right. OK, yep, I'll let him know. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. You'll make me self-conscious.
I like watching you. Lynn.
Don't.
You don't know what I'm going to say yet.
Yes, I do.
I just want to know where I stand.
About 2 foot away from...
no wisecracks, please.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Couldn't we postpone seriously for a bit, Frank? I like my independence too much. And I'm very good at it. I'm bossy, I'm selfish, and I'm used to having my own way. Let's just see how it goes, eh?
I thought it was going pretty well.
It is. And I really like seeing you when we want to, and not when we don't. You want me to come and cook your dinners and scrub your floors for you?
No.
OK, well, let's have all the romance and all the fun. Scrub our own floors.
I just want...
Yeah, I know, but Well, basically, Frank, I don't want to wash your shirts and keep house for you. I'm sorry, but I don't. It's going to take a lot for me to give up my freedom.
Lynn, I don't want you to give up your freedom.
I know you don't. But that's what it means, doesn't it? For both of us. It does, Frank. Anyway, it's not just me. Come as a box set. 2 kids, a cat, some rabbits. You haven't even met my kids yet, have you? Perhaps that's the next step.
What a morning.
I thought you were having a nice, relaxing day.
You know, I've had just about one of the worst days of my career. Sorry. Little things like Ron Dixon, then a massed uprising of the tenants, and then Ron Dixon again.
Well, darling, the responsibilities of partnership.
I think I preferred being a humble little cog.
Yeah, but humble little cogs don't get company cars.
Ah. You've been reading Geoffrey's letter, have you?
Company car, renegotiated salary, profit share, and all because you're so incredibly clever.
And all because I did the negotiations on the petrol station. All because Geoffrey wants to lump most of his work on my shoulders while he plays golf. Mind you, can you blame him? He wants to cope with Ron Dixon and massed uprisings.
What's this massed uprising about, anyway?
Oh, it's the nightclub.
What nightclub?
In the empty shop unit. I told you.
No, you didn't.
I did.
I don't want a nightclub in my back garden.
No, nor does Ron Dixon. Nor do I, actually. All I wanted was a nice, quiet day, hopping from site to site, exchanging pleasantries.
Well, just to make your day complete, John Fielding.
Oh, God.
He's got to go to Brussels next week, so he won't be able to speak at your round-table lunch.
That's par for the course. 1 speaker down, 3 to go.
Do you know anybody, an effective celebrity speaker?
Actually, I was just making a list of celebrities.
Patricia, you're a star.
No, not for you, for me. I'm organising a fundraising do for the PSS charity account. A fashion show. I'll get it. With someone like Jerry Hall as chief draw. What do you think?
Jerry Hall? Do you think she'd do an after-lunch speech for me?
Or an after-lunch anything, I'm not fussy.
Hello, Ron.
Is he in?
In the living room, go through.
Just to let you know, Max, we're having a meeting round at ours tomorrow. Be there.
Hey, steady on.
We've got a few questions that we'd like to ask you about the way your firm's handling the shop development. The tenants don't like the way things are going. And I warn you, Maxie, I'm going to fight you over this nightclub.
One small close and so much bad hair there
I
in
know,
Brookside.
all at once.
Max and Patricia Farnham, heavy petting.
You see, that made me feel a little bit queasy, I have to say.
Back at the same time tomorrow, the fantastic Brookside on Living.
In a couple of minutes' time, we'll be looking at some of the stories that have been hitting the news over the last couple of days.
And I want you to cast your mind back, Hannah. Cast your mind back to last week when we did a competition, something sporting. Can you remember?
Netball, I'm there.
Celebrity Netball Sevens.
Yes.
And I've had an email from someone who went, someone we gave tickets to on this very programme. Hi, Living Live. I just wanted to say a big thank you to you for the tickets to the Netball Sevens. My daughter Kimberly and I love netball, so we had a lovely day out at Crystal Palace, met a few stars.
What's that?
Kimberly had her photo taken with Nikki from EastEnders and got autographs and spoke to Atomic Kitten. The whole thing was amazing, a really great day.
Who's that
and
from?
this is from Caroline Haywood-Evans in Gosport. Thank you, Caroline. Thank you for letting us know. It's always good to have a bit of feedback.
Yeah, how...
I don't know, just, well, everybody on the close, you know. And, well, one or two others, only from the shops, like.
What do you mean, one or two others? How many others? 10, 15? I wanted to watch a film on the telly tonight. And where are you going to sit, everybody?
Well, can't you video it?
It's not the same.
Well, do you want a nightclub on your doorstep?
Of course I don't. I don't want a public meeting in my front room, either. Not even there's a good film on. Ron, I wish you'd mention these things before you barge in head first. Oh, hello, love. Is everything all right?
Yeah, fine, thanks. Any bread left?
Yep.
Help yourself. Got it.
How's your dad?
He's keeping a bit of a low profile at the moment. Staying with my uncle in Brighton.
Does he like it down there?
Well, I don't know, really. He's not talking to anyone. He won't even answer the phone.
Oh, poor Mum. She must be worried sick. Now, you tell her if there's anything we can do, anything at all, she's only got to ask.
Thanks. How much, Ron?
68p. Yes, please.
Have you had one of these for your letterbox?
Oh, I don't know, love. I've not been home.
What is it?
A load of fascist filth. I just wondered if we've been singled out, if everyone had one.
Hang on, yeah. Thought so. We had one delivered, yeah.
So it's general.
Hey, do you mind if I push in? Back to Polo's, please. Rod's waiting in the car. He's got a hospital appointment.
How did he get on last week with his new job?
Fine. I'm sorry. I'm in a bit of a rush. Bye.
Bye.
Still looks very nasty, though, his eye, you know.
Yeah, so's this. Hey, burn it. See ya.
See ya. So we should invite her round for tea.
Who?
Barbara Harrison.
She wouldn't want to come round to ours.
Well, she's coming to the meeting. Why not invite her round for a spot of tea? Oh, poor woman. Her husband making a show of himself and then walking out on her. Oh, I feel so sorry for her.
I should think that's the last thing she'd want.
Ron, if you're asking 15 people round for a meeting, I can invite Barbara Harrison round for tea. Let's hope none of them turn up, eh? So I can watch me movie.
It's a funny kind of newspaper, isn't it?
Well, I don't know who else to ask.
Can't you make do with 3 speakers instead of 4 at this round table thing?
I suppose I could, yeah. Why are you clutching that cuddly toy?
Oh, it's the one Mum bought. I've just confiscated it from Thomas. I've been trying to tell him it's for his baby sister, but I don't think the concept's quite getting through. Had you thought about asking me?
Asking you what?
This round table lunch. I could be your 4th speaker. Well, don't look so surprised. I can speak, you know, in more or less logical sentences.
No, it's not that. I mean, what would you talk about?
I could do 20 minutes on how to sell a charity. I mean, that's very much a round table sort of thing, isn't it?
Oh, I see. You want to plug your fashion show?
Well, darling, you scratch my back.
All right, then, 50 quid, plus expenses.
Oh.
And I'll book you when I get back. Listen, if some people called Hull Soul Leisure ring, tell them to get back to me on my car phone. I've been trying to contact them all week. See you at 6.
In time for Ron's meeting.
Don't ruin my last hours of happiness.
It just doesn't work out. Whichever way you juggle it, without Keith's van and the money we make off deliveries, we're snookered.
Well, how much do you need, mate?
Don't even think about it, Matty. We already owe you 260 quid.
Hey, you owe me nothing. How much do you need?
Forget it, Matty. We've got to find £1,000 a month just to pay off the loan for the equipment. Never mind the rent, never mind any other overheads. £1,000 a month just to pay off the loan. So thanks for the offer, but no thanks. There's always the bungalow. Sell that.
Hey, Maxie. Max. That's all set for 7 o'clock tonight, you know.
Yes, I haven't forgotten.
How about you, Tez? You coming?
To what?
The meeting about this lot.
Oh, I can't. I'm weight training.
Hey, Mr. Webb, George. I've got to have a word with them. I'll see you later.
Terry, what can I do?
This nightclub, it's Barry's, isn't it?
Barry?
Barry Grant.
What on earth are you talking about?
I know him. I know him that well that I can hear him breathing.
It's got nothing to do with Barry Grant. This is an outfit called Hull Soul Leisure. They own a number of these slightly out-of-town nightclubs. It's their thing.
Hull Soul Leisure. What's in the name? His last company was Grant Leisure.
Yeah, honestly, no, this is owned by a man called Joe Halsall.
Joe Halsall? Yeah. Are you sure?
Yeah, positive. Been negotiating since July. Look, whilst we're here, about that flat, I had Brian Kennedy on to me about you.
I don't care how much money he offers me. I'm not moving out.
You've no right to that flat, Terry. He's been very generous, you know. Doesn't have to offer you anything.
Want chewy, Max?
No.
Go on, take one.
Thanks.
Now, you see, I've just offered you a chewy, and you took it. So now it's yours. Point taken.
A stick of chewing gum is not a flat, Terry.
If somebody gives you something, it doesn't matter what it is, it's yours.
Yeah, well, I don't know what your arrangement with Barry Grant was, but you've no legal right to that flat.
Well, I've every right to that flat. You don't know how much right I've got.
I'm taking, yeah.
Do you want to come and have a look? Well, actually, George, I must confess I did have a little shofty through the window yesterday.
Spying out the opposition, eh?
Well, you got to, haven't you, mate?
Come and have a proper look.
I was wondering about papers, really.
What newspapers, you mean?
Yeah, well, you do have a good range of magazines, don't you?
I'm not planning to carve you up, Ron. I'm after a different trade. You know, petrol, late-night stuff, club clientele.
What, you for this club, then?
Yeah, well, that is the trade I'm chasing, yeah. I'm not interested in your housewives, school kids, regular grocery buyers. I don't think we'll be cutting each other's throats too much, mate.
See, you got one of those, eh?
What, this stuff?
Yeah. I was reading an article in it about repatriation. Paying the airfares and that for our dusky cousins who want to go back home.
Yeah, well, it'd ease the overcrowding a bit, wouldn't it?
Yeah. If they want to go, like.
So you'll be taking up a subscription for that thing, will you?
What, me? No, mate. Bit too extreme for me, that. Right, look, I better get back. I've left Edie on her own.
Yeah, well, say no more.
Nice talking to you, George.
And you.
It's awfully kind of you. But it's nothing grand. Just thought it might save you cooking for a change. Well, bring Peter with you. It's open house at ours tonight. Ron's invited half a Manor Park.
To tea?
No, for the meeting afterwards. It's about the nightclub. Are you for or against?
Well, I hadn't really thought about it. Look, Dee Dee, it's very kind of you, but I've got a lot of admin work to get through before tomorrow.
Well, why don't you make it to the meeting? You'd be very welcome. I just didn't want you to think that... Well, Ron and me, we didn't want you to think that... that people weren't... Well, Ron and me, and it's not just Ron and me, everybody in the close, they feel for you. We really do. Look, come to the meeting. If you won't come to tea, just come to the meeting. People would like to see you there.
I've seen it in the papers. Adverts. What they do is, these companies pay off all your debts for you.
Yeah, but Matty, these guys aren't in it because of some deep and tender love for suffering mankind, are they? It's bound to be some kind of rip-off.
Oh, look, Mick, honestly, what they doing? Oh, flaming hell.
It's all right, Matty. I use some newspaper. There's loads under the counter. Yeah, that one. It's just about all it's fit for.
Where did this come from?
Don't worry about it, Matty.
Have you seen this?
Matty, don't let stuff like that upset you. If I let that kind of garbage get to me.
Look, Nick. Look at this.
I don't want anything to do with it, Matty.
All right, then. I'll read it for you. In our unceasing attempts to retain the British character of our high streets and shopping centres, the following businesses are currently being boycotted. Look at number 3, Mick. Look at it. Pizza Parade, Manor Park, Liverpool. George Webb was right. There's going to be trouble.
To knock the opposition out cold.
I'm going to enjoy this.
You're not coming.
Oh, of course I am. You didn't think I'd miss the opportunity to cheer you on, did you?
Cheer? You'll be chief heckler. You're on Ron's side.
Well, so are you.
Yeah, well, that's the trouble, isn't it? I mean, I don't want a nightclub on my doorstep either. But that is totally off the record. Now, look, if you dare quote me, I'll deny everything.
So is there no way at all of stopping it now?
No, it's too late. Unless, of course, somebody objects to the application for a liquor licence, but I don't know that it would do any good.
OK.
What exactly does OK mean?
It means don't ask any questions. Don't worry, darling, I'm going to behave myself beautifully.
When'd you last use it?
Last week sometime. I tend to walk to work these days.
Well, could be the valve. Got keys on it. So, you don't use it much then?
Well, only when I have to go somewhere. Like next week, I have to go to Chester.
Chester?
An interview. That headship I applied for.
Well, Mum. Superwoman strikes again, eh?
Well.
Does Dad know yet?
No. He still won't come to the phone when I try and ring him.
Selfish old sod.
That's enough.
Well, you didn't go flouncing off like a spoiled prima donna, did you? You stayed in and faced it. The neighbours and everything. He just made everything 10 times worse. Faulty valve.
People have been very good about it all.
Like who?
Like Mrs. Dixon just asked me round for tea.
Chip butties and brown sauce. Not really your style, is it?
I'm not a snob, Peter.
No, I know. So, how did you get out of it?
Said I had a pile of ACCA forms to do, which I do. No, it was a very kind thought.
Well, anyway, don't worry about the car. I'll sort it out for you tomorrow. And, well, say if you don't like the idea. But you know this course I'm on's in Manchester? Well, I was wondering if you're not using the car, perhaps I could borrow it. It's just for a month from Friday.
All right. I don't see why not.
Thanks, Mum.
Except it's only insured for your dad and me. You'll have to take out your own insurance.
No problem, thanks.
Hiya. You going to the meeting?
Yeah.
You're looking very pleased with yourself.
Me and Rod have just had some brilliant news. Just come back from the eye hospital. It's going to be all right. Rod's eye.
going to take a long time to heal. Maybe a year, but it will get better. We're going to have a celebration after the meeting. Would you like to come?
Yeah, love to.
Well, actually...
Well, yeah, poor old Mum can't. She's got lots of work to do.
Oh, what a shame. Got a bottle of champagne to celebrate as well.
It's all right. I'll be coming. It's good news, isn't it?
Yeah.
They've got new jobs. Rod's eyes on the mend. It's all looking great, isn't it?
Yeah, made up. Except travelling to Manchester every day is a bit of a drag.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Peter could help there, couldn't you?
What?
He's on a course in Manchester for the next month, and I've just very kindly agreed to let him borrow the car, so he could give you a lift. Starts on Friday.
Oh, could you? That would be great. And you don't mind?
No, no. Anything to oblige.
Oh, well, now everything is perfect.
Can I help you? Right, can everybody find themselves a seat, please? Shall we get started then, love? Is this all that's coming?
Robert, you can stand here, beautiful.
Right, you're all up. Hey, come on, shush a minute. You're not here to enjoy yourselves.
I am.
I think you're throwing a few spanners in the works.
What was that about spanners, Pat?
Just discussing car maintenance, Ron.
Right, is there enough chairs?
OK, everybody settled?
Yeah. Dee Dee, you sit on there.
Oh, thanks, mate.
There you go.
Maxie? It's all yours. Right. Well, so how can I help you, Matt?
Well, I just wondered if you knew anything about this.
Well, yeah. Everyone round here got one. I tore mine up.
You tore it up?
Oh, yeah. Have you read it?
Well, I've read this, and you've got the pizza parlour on the hit list.
Yeah, well, I did try to warn you last week, Matt.
Well, how did you know about all this trouble?
I just saw a copy of that thing in some betting shop in Aylwood last week.
So you don't know anything about these people, these strength through purity bunch?
Give us a break, Matt.
Well, what about all that stuff you were going on about, you know, tradition and heritage and...
Come on. Heritage is important. Do you know what? I'm very proud of being British. I fought for this country, for everything it stands for its traditions, its ways of life. I served in Aden, Northern Ireland, and I'm proud of it.
Oh, look, mate, I'm not trying to...
Look. What I don't like, Matt, I don't like the idea of decent blokes like yourself and that young Dixon lad getting caught up in a fight. It's got nothing to do with you.
So, basically...
do you want a table or something for your papers?
Dee, will you let him get on with it, please?
So, basically, I am here as an employee of Fletcher's.
Don't be so modest. He's just been made a partner.
Oh, a partner,
Congratulations. Oh, that's good news.
Thank you. Great. So, anyway, as I was saying, as you probably know, Fletcher's is the firm that Barry Grant contracted to manage the shops, with discretion to either develop or let the properties in the best interest of the client. Now, some months ago, we were approached by a firm called Halsall Leisure.
Never heard of them. Yeah, love. Some crisps.
Well, they are, in actual fact, quite a well-known company. They own a number of very respectable nightclubs in suburban areas of big cities. You see, that is a deliberate policy on their part to minimise the kind of element that can creep into clubs based in the city centres. And to provide, as it says here, quality leisure facilities for the local community.
Oh, yeah? So how come we haven't seen anybody from this Halsall Leisure up here, then?
Ron, let him finish.
No, that's a good point. How come we haven't?
Well, the trouble is, they're based in the Midlands.
Are you using that as an excuse?
Too right, he isn't.
No, I'm just saying that it's a long way to come, that's all. However, I do have copies of a letter here from the owner of the company, Joe Halsall, and it explains in great detail the policies that they run in their clubs. You've already seen this, darling. They are me. Also, I'm hoping that next week, Mr. Halsall will come up and see me. Now then.
Well, I think we should take a vote on it.
On what?
On whether or not we want this club.
Well, it's not a question of whether you want...
Good idea, Ron. Hands up all the fours.
Yeah, and I'm voting for everyone under 30 who's not here.
Probably all our club in it.
Hey, this whole area will start sliding downhill, I'm telling you. I've seen it all before. There'll be kids on ecstasy, drug pushers moving in. I don't want any of my kids involved in that.
You're right, Ron.
Come on, Ron. People have got to enjoy themselves.
Not on my doorstep, they haven't. Why can't they go down to British Legion? Let them go into town if they want one of them mindless raves.
Hands up all the against.
Now, if I can just finish what I'm saying.
Hang on a minute. Hands up all the against.
Well, I think that's pretty well unanimous.
No. I'm voting for at least 7 here. I'm voting by proxy for your Mike.
Hey, if our Michael wanted to vote, he should have been here.
And your Jackie.
Anyway, proxy votes are not accepted.
And your lot, Frank. But Katie's all for it.
Katie, far too young for nightclubs.
Look, who's running this meeting?
Actually, I'm running this meeting. And I'm declaring a unanimous no vote, which means a unanimous vote of no confidence in Fletcher's management.
Now, that's not fair, Ron. That's an entirely different issue. This is a meeting about the nightclub. I mean, to be honest with you, neither Max nor I are terribly keen on the idea, but Max isn't here as a resident of Brookside Close. He's here to do his job, and his job is to balance the needs of the community with getting the best possible deal he can for his clients. So can we just stick to the nightclub issue, OK?
What else did you want to say, Max?
Yes, thank you, Barbara. I was just about to say that it doesn't actually matter how you vote. I mean, there's nothing any of us can do about it. I mean, you can take votes and make resolutions till they're coming out of your ears, but the simple fact is that Fletcher's made the decision to rent to Halsall Leisure.
Before he was made a partner, it wasn't his decision.
Planning permission's been granted and the building's already underway. You're too late.
There must be something we can do.
All right, Matty, what's happening in the big wide world, then? What's that? Hey, what are you doing reading this rubbish?
Look at the back.
Does Mick know about it?
Oh, he's doing his tight-lipped act, isn't he? Listen, if you see anything or hear anything nasty, let us know, will you?
You're all right.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, not for me. I'm going now.
All right. Oh, thanks for coming.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Oh, we'll be over in Oz when you're ready. Get the champagne prepared.
Cheers.
Bye, everybody.
I must be going too.
Bye,
See you
everybody.
later.
All right. Thanks for coming.
Champagne, eh?
Well, yeah, bit of a celebration. They've had good news about Roadside.
Well, I thought you spoke up pretty forceful there, Pat.
Thanks, Ron. I thought you were pretty forceful yourself.
No, I bet you slayed him at these business meetings of yours, eh?
I try, Ron, I try, but it doesn't always work. Like this one, I'm afraid it was lost before it even started.
Yep.
I mean, there's nothing else they could apply for that you could possibly oppose, is there? I mean, like, well...
Hold on. A drinks licence? They're going to need a liquor licence.
Brilliant.
That's how we'll get them. The liquor licence. Hey, Maxie. Maxie, you can tell Fletcher's that there is something we can do. We can oppose the drinks licence. So you can tell him that we're still in the fight. So, yeah. You want to think of something?
Goodness, why didn't I think of that myself?
Never mind that. Come here.
Right.
Had a hell of a month. Been really scared. Thought I was going to lose that eye.
You never told me it was that bad.
I've been making all kinds of plans. You know, in case I lost the vision in that side.
Poor love, eh?
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, you know, stay with this security job until it's completely healed.
Yeah.
Then I'll look for something with a bit more action.
Yeah, it's the best thing to do.
You know, private detective work or insurance investigator. I mean, I think I've made the right decision. I mean, I couldn't stand sitting at a desk all day. You know, endless boring forms.
What decision? What decision?
Well, to take the security job.
Instead of what?
Instead of...
Instead of what, Rod? What else did they offer you? The police offered you something else and you didn't tell me. Come here.
Oi.
You got offered another job and you didn't even talk to me first. Oh, come on, say something, answer me.
Well, I didn't want to spend the rest of my life pushing pieces of paper around.
A desk job in the police. A decent desk job. How much?
Look, I just...
Doesn't matter how much.
How much?
Well, the same as before. You wouldn't have changed the money.
You gave up a decent wage for that stupid security job in Warrington. 6,000 quid out the window.
It's got nothing to do with money.
It's got everything to do with the money.
Oh, I see. So that's all I am, is it? A wage packet?
I'm the one that's got to make the money go round. You can't just make decisions like that without talking to me first.
Yeah, well, I make my own decisions about my own life.
So don't I even get a chance to say what I think?
Yeah, well, I know what you would have said. You would have said, take the desk job.
I still think more about money than I do of your happiness.
Yeah, it sounds like it from here.
And it sounds like the only person you care about is yourself.
I'm not standing here listening to
God,
this.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean. I just... Please, Roger. I didn't mean... I just... You should have told me. I wouldn't have made him take a job he didn't want. I'm his wife. I love him.
And Brookie's back, of course, 2:10 tomorrow afternoon. And you know, I've got some lesser-known facts and bits of information about Brookside because I'm a little bit of a fan and I can't help swatting it up. One half-an-hour episode of Brookside is a script that is 65 pages long, which is like the length of a book I usually read. So that's a bit of a one when you get that through the door, isn't it?
Yes,
and
very frightening.
Stephen Pinder, who played plays Max Farnham, once got a fan letter, or not such fan letter, from a group of women saying that they were going to castrate him, which is nice. So he spent the next few days looking over his shoulder worriedly until the rest of the cast said they'd sent it as a joke. Crazy, those cast
Very
members.
funny indeed. Maury Povich is coming up in just a couple of minutes' time. Men, women, which are they? Who knows? Well, I thought the meeting went very well last night. Let's hope Ron makes such a nuisance of himself over the liquor licence that Joe Halsall decides to open his nightclub elsewhere.
Oh, we'll be flavour of the month at Fletcher's, won't I?
Yes, you will, darling. No one will ever be able to trace Ron's latest campaign back to you. And if he wins, then you can negotiate a brilliant deal with a chemist or something useful.
And don't think I didn't see you flirting with Ron Dixon last night, because I did.
All in the line of duty. Anyway, I should think Ron's very cuddly when roused.
Cuddly? Oh, well, if you asked me for one word to describe Ron, cuddly wouldn't come very high on the list.
Right. Now then, have I got everything? Look, I'll be at the Wellington Street site today if you need me. And then I've got to go and see Terry. So I won't be back till after 6.
Terry Sullivan.
Pig of a job. Hasn't responded to our earlier letter, so I've got to serve him notice and make him quit the flat.
Oh, poor guy.
Poor me? I hate doing that sort of thing, especially to somebody I know. After all he's been through as well. Still, responsibilities of partnership, eh? See you later. Fancy eating out tonight?
Yeah, what about Italian?
Yeah, all right then. We'll try that place near Allerton Library.
OK, bye.
Morning, Mick.
All right, Max. Hey, I enjoyed the meeting last night.
Something wrong with your roof?
Well, I feel a bit of a hypocrite, really.
Why?
Well, like, from a personal point of view, I'm on Ron's side, but as far as business goes, well, could be a gold mine, this nightclub.
How is business?
So-so. You couldn't do us a favour, could you, Max? What do you reckon I'd get for it?
The bungalow?
Do you reckon I could ask 60 grand?
You're not thinking of selling, are you?
I need the money, Max.
Where would you live?
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. You know that flat above the pizza parlour? Well, what sort of rent are you asking for that?
Well, I think we can work out something substantially lower than your mortgage repayments. They're very nice flats. And your overheads would be lower, of course. No maintenance, no leaky roofs, cheaper heating bills.
Trouble is, you see, Max, we had to borrow a lot of money to buy the equipment in the pizza parlour. And now we've got to borrow another couple of grand to get a van. So you see, with one thing and another...
Would you realise enough capital if you sold?
Depends what I could get for it.
Well, I think you should put it on for 55 and then be prepared to drop to 52, 50,000.
Of course, the other alternative is to try one of those companies that buy up all your debts, eh?
I'd take professional advice before you do that.
Difficult to know what to do. Still, this isn't going to make me fortune. I better make a move.
Yeah, me too.
Anyway, thanks for your help, mate.
You know, if you need any more details on the flat, you let me know, yeah?
Cheers, Max.
Max! Forgot your phone.
Oh, thank you.
Long conversation with Mick?
Yes, financial problems, I'm afraid. I was thinking of selling up and moving in over the pizza parlour.
What, selling the bungalow?
Yeah, or alternatively, getting one of these loan companies to buy up all his debts.
Oh, sounds a bit dodgy.
Well, it is. A couple of missed payments and they repossess. I mean, that's the way they work. That's how they make the money.
Does Mick know that?
I don't know.
You didn't tell him?
Well, no, of course I didn't.
Well, why not?
Well, because I didn't want to sound patronising, make it sound as if I was running his financial affairs.
Well, I think he'd rather be patronised than repossessed.
Hiya.
Hi. Oh, go on, get off to work with you. Margaret and I want a private gossip.
Hiya.
Hello, you two.
Hiya.
Naughtiness.
There you go. Thank you very much.
So where'd you get this from?
Came through the letterbox yesterday.
Did you see who delivered it?
Everyone got one. The shops, the estate, everyone.
We didn't.
Yes, you did.
Well, I never saw it.
Nick put us under there with the other papers.
It's not there now. I threw it out. Look, have you seen this? Business is on the hit list.
Can you believe this?
All right, lads. I'll have small Alcatraz, please.
Life's treating you well, mate.
Oh, life's treating me very well, eh? I got a letter off Fletcher's earlier this week.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're offering me a 2-bedroomed house in West Derby. But they can stuff the house because I'm not moving anywhere. I was given that flat by Barry Grant. One of his little gifts by way of compensation, eh, Matt? And when they get in touch with Barry, and I've got this gut feeling they're going to do that very soon, they're then going to realise what a big mistake they've made by trying to move me out. Oh. I see yous are doing gattos now, eh? Nice one.
Will they be all right out there?
Oh, God, I hope not. I hope someone kidnaps them.
Here, let me see your ring. I haven't seen it properly. Oh, isn't it beautiful?
My mum gave it us. It's my grandma's. Everyone's been really good about it, you know. Even Dee Dee. Well, you heard her, didn't you, at the party?
Yeah, so everything's finally working out for you.
I think it is, yeah.
You look wonderful on it.
Everyone says that. I think it's just happiness.
Actually, things are going rather well for us at the moment.
Yeah?
There's the baby.
Oh, what is it this week?
A girl, Eleanor Daisy. And Max has been made a partner.
Yes,
He has, and this will interest you. I'm organising a fashion show.
Yeah?
Just a fundraising thing, and I'm going to give a talk to Max's lot at the round table.
You're not doing too much, are you?
I haven't done anything yet. It's all in the future. Must go to the loo. When I get back, I want to quiz you on possible celebrities. Who would you pay, 20 quid a ticket to see opening a fashion show? Think about it.
Do you know, I think I'd pay twice that much if it was a ticket to see them two out there being hanged. Lovely. Hiya. Hiya. How are you?
Oh, fine, thanks. How about yourself?
All right. Oh, is she asleep?
Yeah.
How old is she now?
4 months.
Oh, isn't she beautiful?
Look, I'll just go see if my dad's in, all right?
OK. She is, isn't she? Come on, then. Let's take you to your granddad. See ya.
Bye.
Hiya.
Hey, love. Oh, when you phone.
Well, I thought we'd come and see you instead.
If you do that again, Evelyn, I'll smack you. I don't care what your mother says. Patricia? Patricia?
I'm bleeding.
Heavily.
Just a few spots. I think it's blood. It is blood.
I'll phone the doctor.
So how was the holiday?
Oh, it was fine. We did a lot of talking, didn't we?
Yeah, a lot of serious talking.
Who haven't been in touch?
Well, we've been busy, haven't we, getting the flat sorted and that?
Oh, I've got a few bits of furniture there for you. Have a look at it after.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
Tommy's been busy in the day, haven't you?
Well, you're not back at work, you know.
No, that's not till next week. It's, I've just been going to this mother and baby unit.
Yeah, social services organised it.
Listen, Dad, I thought I could take some of my stuff back, you know, clear out my bedroom, give you a bit more space.
Right. Good thinking.
Well, I'll go and sort that lot out, I mean, there's probably loads of it I want to chuck. I won't be long.
OK. Yeah, shall I take her? There you go. Yes, good girl.
So are things?
Fine, you know, just taking things easy, one day at a time.
Yeah. She looks well.
Sammy?
Yeah. And Louise. This, mother and baby unit.
Oh, it's a place where they teach mothering skills, you know, like bonding and that.
And is she? Are they?
Well, nothing's gonna happen overnight.
No.
No easy miracles.
No.
But she is going every day, you know. And she talks about it a lot. Look, we are trying hard, Mr. Odders, you know, at this. Very hard.
Good.
Thanks a lot.
Is that the doctor?
Yeah, Max, listen.
What's the matter? What's happened?
Patricia's...
Where is she? Patricia?
What are you doing? Talking to Marianne. Well, I don't want to use the phone in here, do I? I don't want Mike and Matty earwigging while I conduct my affairs de cour. Here, have you seen that filthy rag? That New Britain or whatever it's called?
Forget it.
What do you mean, forget it? Have you seen the back page? We're on some hit list.
Forget it, Ellis. Don't play into their hands.
Whose hands? Who are they?
They're a bunch of cowards who have got the guts to say boot or goose.
Oh, Jesus really does want you for a little sunbeam, doesn't he? I bet you've been singing hymns of love and peace all morning.
I've been out looking at second-hand vans, actually.
What is the point in looking at flaming vans when we're on some hit list? Get your priorities sorted.
Life goes on, Ellis. We've still got a debt to pay off whatever happens.
Plucky little chaps, aren't they, Debs? Stick with you whatever happens. Have you had any more ideas about that thought of Matty's? You know, that loan company that takes over all the debts for you?
I don't like it, Ellis.
You don't like anything. I don't think we've got any choice.
Hang on a minute. Economies.
What about economies? We've almost economised ourselves out of existence.
Mike and Keith.
Well, what about Mike and Keith?
We'll go back to college next week.
What's that? Do you mean get rid of both of them? Oh, we still need someone in the evening, especially weekends.
OK. Then we get rid of one of them.
Which?
You'll have to come round for tea then sometime.
I'd like that.
Remember a bit more settled, like.
Yeah, sure, no rush.
Right, I think that's the lot. Just chuck the rest, Dad, give it to a jumble sale or something.
Right.
I'll be right then, Sam.
Yeah?
Well,
I'll see you then.
OK, love. Sure you can manage all that? You don't want to lift?
No, we'll be fine. Owen, look, you put the case on the bottom of the pram and I'll carry this back.
Well, wouldn't it be better the other way round?
How?
The bag on the tram, and you carry the case?
Oh, all right then.
Then they'll be sorry she missed you.
Oh, yeah. What's been happening on that front while we've been away?
Oh, you know, just seeing each other like.
Oh, yeah, and what does just mean? Twice a week, 3 times, every night.
Mind your own business, you.
Oh, look, he's gone all shy. He's blushing. You're blushing there, Dad. Well, I hope it all works out for you, and I'll see you soon.
Okay.
Oh, and bring Glyn round with you. And thanks very much for the table and the chair and everything.
Yeah, thanks. I'll pick her up in a week. I'll tell you what, I'll give you the ring, eh?
OK, mate.
Right. Oh, look, that's going to make all the feet hot and sticky. Pass me the case. Oh, what's your dad like, eh? Squashing your feet, you silly old dad. Yes. Isn't he a silly old dad? Yes. Yes, he is. Right, we'll be settled then. I'll see you, Dad.
Okay, love.
See you.
Ciao, mate.
How did it go with Terry?
Terry?
I thought you were giving him notice to quit.
Oh, well, actually, I bottled out. I thought I'd come home first for a bit of moral fibre.
Oh, you walked straight into this. I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault, God.
Why don't you go now? Get it over with.
No, I'm not leaving you.
Be all right.
Well, what if something happens?
It won't, Max. I want this baby. I'm not going to let myself lose it. Go on. Go and get it over with. You could pick up a couple of pizzas while you're there as well. I'm starving, and I think we might have to cancel eating out tonight.
OK.
And a couple of slices of that strawberry gâteau that Mick does. Good luck.
Don't move. Do not stir from that sofa. I'll be 10 minutes.
Sorry, I just called round to see how you were. Not the best of times to ask, really, is it?
Oh, it's all right. I just thought I'd tidy myself up a bit. Come in.
No, if it's awkward, I'll just came around to see if Rod had appeared yet.
Tell you what, though, he's not helping things by staying away. He's just trying to make me feel guilty, and I've done nothing.
Look, you're going to catch your death.
No, I just started it.
Sorry.
It's all right, don't be daft. It's nice to know someone cares. Listen, make us a cup of coffee and I'll finish this.
OK.
Oh, well, another day, another dollar.
Where's that thing gone? What thing? That thing I brought in before. British watch it, New Britain.
I threw it out.
I wanted that.
Oh, what do you want a thing like that for?
I want to show it to George Webb and see what he says.
That fella from the petrol station. What's he got to do with it?
Leave it, Mike.
Look, I just want to confront him with it and see what his reaction is.
Don't get mixed up in this. We don't want any heroic gestures, thanks.
Wait, what's this George Webb got to do with it?
Nothing.
How do you know?
Because I've done it. I went round there and asked him about it.
This has got nothing to do with you, Matty. This is our fight.
Well, what did he say?
Will somebody answer my question?
He's a racist get.
Now, wait a minute. You can't go around saying things like that about people. I mean, unless you've got evidence.
Evidence? I've got plenty of evidence. New Britain for a start. Look, none of us ever heard about that till he moved in.
It's just a coincidence, lad. It's got nothing to do with him. He knows about it, yes, but he's got no time for it either. He even tore up his coffee.
Oh, do you really believe that? After what he said to us?
What did he say?
Look, he's one of these ex-army guys. His whole life's been about fighting for his country.
What about all that inferior race stuff?
Who said that?
Webb did. He said, what were me and Matty doing working for people of an inferior race?
Right. I'll flaming show him who's inferior. Ellis. I'll show him my inferior fist.
Yeah, and I reckon he had something to do with the sticker campaign as well.
What sticker campaign?
Stickers with racist slogans all over your windows.
That's it. I'm off to see this Mr. Webb.
Ellis, don't overreact.
What you call making some kind of stand, overreacting? Let go, Mick. I'm just going to have a word with him, that's all.
Yeah, no. And I've seen a couple of guys you've talked to when you're in this sort of mood.
Evening. Is it all right to,
Yeah, business as usual. Look, why don't you two get off, eh? See you tomorrow. Nice. So, what'll it be, Max?
Oh, I think I'll have 2 seafoods, please. Oh, and 2 slices of strawberry gâteau. Big ones.
2 seafood, Ellis.
Evening. Oh, all right, Max.
Terry, do you think we could go outside a bit?
Oh, want to fight?
I just want to talk to you privately. We'll be back in a minute, all right?
Yeah, sure.
What's this?
Look, I'm really very sorry.
Do you know what this says?
Yeah.
You want an answer? Well, you can tell Fletchers that they can stuff it.
Hey, look, you've got 14 days, and then after that time...
I'm not listening to this crap.
We shall be forced to take steps to evict you.
Oh, you try it, Max. You tell your bosses that I only speak to the organ grinder, not the monkey.
I am the organ grinder, Terry. I'm a partner in this company, and I've got responsibilities for the letting and the management of this development.
A partner, eh? Oh, so it's all right in your book, is it, eh, to throw a fella out onto the streets? A fella whose wife and kid were murdered on property your company manages, eh? You just try it, Max, and I'll make you look so bad. I'll make Fletcher's look so heartless that their name will stink in this city, and you will be lucky to get a job as a tea boy.
You're in the wrong house.
You scared me to death. Yeah, I just put round to see how Di was and sort out lists for next week. You know, dropping her off and picking her up from work every day. She's upstairs.
Didn't you go to work today?
No. She's been worried about you, Rod.
I know. I shouldn't have stormed off like that, but what can you do?
Yeah. I guess coming back's a bit of an anticlimax after the grand gesture, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that. So is she upstairs then?
Yeah. Oh, and the coffee's getting cold. I'll get off then.
No, we are. Finish your drink. You made it.
All right. But I know where I'm not wanted.
Cheers, Pete.
Hey, she'd be glad to see you, mate.
Yeah, I hope so.
How are you leaving to brought it up, Peter? I was on my way down. God, what will the neighbours say? You practically here all day with me and no sign of my husband.
Yeah, what will he say?
What?
What the hell's going on?
Nothing. He just made me a drink. You must know that.
Yeah, I know that. And I know that he could have walked in here and you wouldn't have minded.
Oh, don't talk soft.
Don't talk soft. How long's he been here? How long's he been here, eh?
Well, he just came back from work. He made me a drink. What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that? I'll tell you what's wrong with that. You're not even dressed.
Oh, please, Rod, it's not what you think. Nothing's gone on. Please, I've been worried to death about you.
Yeah, well, you've got a funny way of showing it.
Rod, please don't go again. Please.
Is everything all right? Don't you say a word. You've done enough damage.
He's done nothing but be helpful.
Shut up, you. Do you think I'm stupid?
Yeah, you are if you think I'm what I think you are.